Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to the stream. My partner in crime, Priscilla Cheso, will be taking us through this one. I'll be having some rest. I've been talking for the last 4 hours non-stop. Enjoy as Jerry leads by 1-0 against one of the finest players from Zimbabwe. It's called the PAKANATTI JIMU. I'm sorry.
It's 2-0 here. Jeremiah NAIDOO, aka Ganda Ganda, the Green Machine, versus PAKANATTI JIMU, aka Paka, aka Sir of Sirs. The first two frames we saw Ganda Ganda clearing with one visit. He's off to a good start, but it's still early days. It's still too early to tell. Could go either way. Can I get some predictions, some early predictions? Who do you think will grab the win at the end of it all? Will it be Paka? Will it be Jerry? Good shooting there from Paka. Cutting on center and nicely developing the one red. He has 3 reds to go and looking to record his first win here now. Yesterday, Jeremiah's first life was taken by Calvin Gandu from Zambia, Calvin aka Fikoti. Paka's first life was taken in the first round yesterday by Mzamo Tlalinge from South Africa. 2 reds remain here for Paka. Some good shooting should do the trick. Well done there, Hottie. Good sportsmanship from Jerry. Clapping for his opponent there. And is now down to the one last red. Make a putt. Yes, he did. Now the black, not very obvious, but not too difficult for players of at this level. Parker looking to be in fine form, so is Jeremiah. Both players looking very serious, very confident, and very happy for that win. It's the third edition of the Queen's International Tournament here in Gobulawayo in Zimbabwe. The first edition was won by Jeremiah NAIDOO. Second edition was won by Caesar Chandigarh. This is now the third edition. Will Caesar defend his title? Well, the two previous winners, that's Caesar and Jerry, both have one life remaining. If Jeremiah loses this one, he's out of the competition. Unfortunate driving there by Paka. Looks like Jerry is set on punishing him for that dry break here. He's registered one red apple already. Could this be a second one for him? A red apple is an informal term used here in Africa, referring to a reverse run. He continues to shoot on, in command of the red class of balls. And just like that, spotted the black. Third black down for Jerry. 4 frames down in no time. These are two very quick potters. There's a 90-minute clock for this match and every other match. The race has to be completed within 90 minutes. If not, at the end of the 90 minutes, whoever is leading proceeds to the next round. If the score is a level, then we proceed to penalty shootouts. But I am almost willing to bet that this encounter will not exceed 90 minutes. It will not get to 90 minutes. These are two very quick potters, very much attack-minded. They only defend when absolutely necessary. Yet another dry break here. Chance to Paka to maybe pull back another frame. It's 3-1 in favor of Jerry here. Jeremiah with 2 red apples already. And Paka looking to deliver his first. I think reds are looking all right, actually. Either or. Yellows maybe a bit better. Okay, 50-50. Let's see what Paka goes to here. Not any problematic balls really here. He should be able to clear if he makes no mistake here. Bomberman Yanisi asking how far with Maluva. Maluva, this is about 5 minutes ago, just finished his first round of Second Life. He was playing against Richard Mushoe, aka Family Man. Maluva won that one. Scoreline 9-2. Paka shooting away here. One ball at a time. Carefully potting very quickly too. I like the way he quickly paces around the table here, wasting no time at all. These guys don't really need a timer. They're very quick in their attack. PAKANATTI JIMU, Rare based player, one of the finest players in Zimbabwe. one of the best that Zimbabwe has to offer versus one of the best that that South Africa has to offer, and that's Jeremiah Naidoo, aka Ganda Ganda, the green machine, and red apple failed for Paka. I think he was trying too hard to not let the cue ball run too wild. He's trying to still kind of make or maintain position for the next red there at the corner pocket. Jeremiah back in business, maybe just enough of a gap there by the red to kick it out. Okay, didn't manage to kick it out. Looks visibly disappointed. He had hoped to kick it out and pave way for his next two reds, but plan B can always be made. These players always have a plan B. Let's see how he handles it. He's gonna try again. Try to open that corner pocket up again. In this shot now. Not really what he wanted, but it's a bit of a defensive position he's landed himself in. Meanwhile, on the next table, table number 15, we have Timothy Anida, aka Sakala. What a miss from Paka. Very uncharacteristic of him. For a player of his level, we do not expect such misses. As I was saying, Timothy Onida, aka Sakala, is about to begin a match with Mzamo Tlalinge. It's going to be another exciting counter. One thing for sure, these two definitely will need a timer. I think they're the total opposite of their counterparts here on the next table. Anyway, now I'm just teasing. Don't tell them I said that. Well, they are very slow sometimes. Anyway, good shooting there from Jeremiah. As he looks to run this now. Ooh, I like that movement. A little bit of left English, making good position for the last yellow. And he should be good to go. And I think the black's gone. The black is gone. 4-1-5 frames down in favor of the green machine. Frame number 6. Paka set to break. Frame number 6 here. That was a powerful break, but a very unfortunate scratch there after nicely opening up the balls. Yes, I think are ideal, and we could be seeing a third apple here from Jeremiah. I think he needs to move the red out of the way and then tack away on the yellows. Open table, good use of his free shot there. Yellows it is, obviously. Cuba moved a little too much, but nothing the green machine cannot handle. Green machine seems to be nicely oiled today, properly serviced, and means serious business here. Very good putting. Just like that, we're down to 3 yellows. Another will deliver by the machine. A third one didn't look to devote for him. Let's take the time out. Hang 10. The action will resume shortly. The scoreline now is 6-1. Sorry, 5-1. My bad. 5-1 this. Frame number 8 with a dry break unfortunately from Paka and a foul from Jerry there as he tried to close table. The cue ball bounced off the bed of the table. He's playing it a little too rough. A lot of players describe him as that. A lot more describe him as reckless. Well, in my own personal amateur opinion, I think it's not recklessness on Jerry's part. I think there's method to the madness. What may appear reckless to some of us is actually planned out and well thought out. That's why he tends to deliver so many finishes in what may look to some as a recklessness. Anyway, Paka back in business, looking to record his second win. He really needs to work hard at this. A 5-frame gap open now. 6-1 it is. Jerry now needing only 3 frames. Paka still needing 8. He's giving it his best. Jeremiah, though, being very ruthless, not giving Paka too many opportunities, too many chances to have a visit to the table here. 4 reds remain. Not too clear cut, not too easy, especially the red closest to the cue ball there. Maybe a bank shot right about now. Okay, well, fine cut to center. Ooh, he's just missed it and had messed up the position as well. He had snooked himself. Jerry now back in business. He could snooker, he could attack, either or. I think he should just fine. Jerry has snooked Paka. A lovely snooker there. I like the way these players snooker. They don't just snooker for the sake of snookering. They try to leave you with a difficult angle with which to escape from. And definitely a very difficult angle to pot from. Paka has managed to escape a snooker, but will it be good enough? Jerry's yellow is not looking too obvious. He wanted those 2 shots, or rather, well, correct terminology would be free shot and the visit. He wanted the free shot and the visit awarded to him, I think, especially because of the yellow that's sitting just behind the black there. With the free shot and the visit, to be able to easily develop it now, he needs to plant some awesome cannons, open it up. Meanwhile, Paka's still plotting away. Can he finish without allowing Jeremiah a chance back at the table? Good long range pot, good position. To be able to pot center next, then back to the corner pocket to bulk. Then his key ball, the ball before the black, being the center ball, and he should be home and dry and looking to make it 6-2. Dick as main, you're asking how far with Maneuver. Well, about 30 minutes ago, Maneuver finished his first round match of the second life. He was playing against Richard Mushove, and he won that one 9-2. So he's proceeded to the second round and has 1 life remaining. Thank you, Prince, for that. Hope you're enjoying the show. All right. After Paka having recorded a second frame, can he record a third win here after that driving from Jeremiah to make it 6-3? For his sake, I hope he does. He needs to pull back to ease off some pressure here, if he's feeling any pressure at all. But it's not really pressure unless you came to the party not prepared. He used to look very prepared. I'm not sure Paka is letting any pressure get to him. It doesn't look like he's allowing it to. Still looks really seriously poised. Although the potting prowess in Jeremiah can be very threatening. But these boys are used to it. These are the big boys. Zimbabwe and South Africa. Very respectable players from 2 countries. Very good potters as well. He attacked away. Doesn't look too easy. But one thing you know is for sure is to not let Ganda back on the table here. Ooh, that was unfortunate. And Ganda is back on the grind, still with all 7 yellows. His first visit after the dry break. A clearance would be difficult here. But somehow they have a way of making the difficult look easy. You could put center, bring his cue ball for the next couple of yellow balls there that are clustered together. Couple of good whites, he should be home dry. a mismatch to Paka, if you believe there. Can he maximize? He needs to. Let's see. One ball at a time. Easy does it. Looks easy enough. I think this could be a 6-3. Or will I be a prophet of doom? I think not. Most average players would be able to clear this. Sometimes some may succumb to some pressure momentarily. Everyone's prone to mistakes. If he makes no mistake, he should be home and dry here. Kendrick Capetta, I see you there in the comment section saying I should challenge the winner and I'll be your sponsor. Oh, really? What do you have against me? I'm a fish. I'm the biggest fish. But I can beat Peter. I didn't tell him I said that. Nice long range cut there. The black drop with such a loud that confidence shot there that was. I think that break did him some good, did him some justice, but will it be good enough? You never know. Let's see. It still needs a 6, and Jeremiah needs 3. Effectively, Jeremiah needs what Parker has, and Parker needs what Jeremiah has, which is 3 and 6 respectively. Frame number 10 loading. Parker set to break. I am sure the 90-minute clock will not run out on this encounter. One of the players will get to 9 first before we get to 90 minutes. Very quick paced frame. Sorry, not frame, a match run. Unfortunate drive break there. Jerry, I think, is likely to capitalize on that. For this level of players, a dry break is something that could be very costly. Players could even celebrate a part on the break here. Players of this caliber usually maximize on that. And like I said, it's a very quick pace match. Unlike the match in the next table number 15, right next door, Mzamo Kalinge versus Timothy Anida, aka Sakala. They're very slow, not to say anything about their skills. Them being slow doesn't mean they're bad. They're very good players as well. 1-0, but they like to take their time. Total opposites of Jeremiah and Paka. The clock might run out on that. The scoreline is 1-0 now in favor of Sakala. Jerry putting away for simple-looking yellows remaining for him. But will it be simple enough? I'm looking at the yellow closest center. I'm wondering what he's going to do with it. I'm not sure he's still in a good position to play cannon there. How is he going to make a putt for that one? There's a lot of traffic as well on the way that could disturb the movement of Kubo. Maybe there's a gap corner pocket there by the red that I can't quite see from his stand. And yes, there was indeed a gap, but he failed to make a putt. Left the cue ball nicely positioned for a black to an eye good putt. Anyway, Paka is back in business for his first visit after the break. A lot of traffic has been eliminated here. Traffic, I mean, the yellow object balls. Paka is small for choice here. He could decide to attack, or defend. He could snooker. But there's no real need to snooker here. All his balls are looking nicely placed. All in open play. I think the most difficult would be the red closest to the yellow, but nothing a good position would not solve. This position is cue ball nicely for a putt to the corner pocket there now, and it should be home and dry. It's a good putter, also good with his cue ball management. Let's see if he'll handle it. Mob's much is the pressure increasing or decreasing? Maybe a bit of both. He's likely to open up the corner pocket now. Alright, he went in clean. With the yellow still sitting nicely firmly in the pocket there. Very well played there by Pakanatti down to his loss. Well, yes, that position, the keeper was supposed to make contact with the red. It was yeah, ooh, he's not looking nice. I think, but like, I don't look like he's for him now at 8. Okay, so number 3 it is. Very nicely climbing up the hill, slowly but surely. No, actually, the word slowly does not fit in the same sentence as Jeremiah. Let's just say surely climbing up the hill. Very entertaining messages. Hope you're all entertained from wherever you're watching us from. And if you just joined us, it's 7-3. Ganda Ganda, the Green Machine from South Africa. This is Paka. Hello to you all. If you're late for the encounter, I'm sure you can still catch the last bits. Better late than never. Hello to you all. Saibona Imbari. Dumelang. Mudibwanji. Kuyadag. No, he does not. Chance back to Paka here. Another chance to pull back another frame. Another chance to narrow the gap between the two. Another chance for his fans to be more hopeful for the outcome of this match. Jerry needs only 2. He still needs 6. Some good defensive play there from Paka. It is likely to turn into a very tactical frame. Judging by the way the players are at delivering their shots here. It's not a very easy frame. It's been a lot of attack. So I'm liking a bit of tactical frame here and there. I actually quite like the tactical frames. Maybe even more than the tactical frames, I always say. We all know these guys can pot. They're potting machines generally. But I like to see how they apply their minds in tricky situations, how they work their way out of tricky predicaments such as these. It's a difficult frame to clear. A lot of strategic thinking needs to happen. A lot of creativity. I learn a lot at instances. I'm learning, I'm watching, I'm learning. Hoping to one day play like them. Good one day from Terry. They attack so well and they defend so well. Good attack, good defense, good sportsmanship, good character, often on the table. That's what makes for a true sportsman. This should certainly be the longest frame so far between these two. A lot of thinking and calculation going on here. I think the whole game now lies by that corner pocket with the two reds and the yellow. Some math needs to be done. Oh, well, intention noted. He was trying to open up the corner pocket. Well tried, but he didn't achieve it. Plan B. Did he snooker there? By the corner pocket of the yellow? Maybe, but the angle could be a little difficult. He may need... Okay, I don't know what he needs to do here. But it's just a tricky predicament he's found himself in. That last yellow. More of that touch happening now. Well, he's set his yellow close to the corner pocket there. Looking to maybe eventually use it over the corner pocket, but Jerry's done the work for him. Shows a lot of confidence there in Jeremiah. Confident in that he can make a clearance here. You know, a lot of amateurs wouldn't have gone for that first. They left that as an advantage point. With the one corner pocket closed off, knowing they can safely attack away, but this is the green machine. Confidence galore. He was trying to actually, with this last shot, he was trying to open up that corner pocket, stood up the yellow as well. Potentially disabling one of Paka's legs. Didn't manage to, but still in the running. That was close. And he apologizes there for the fluke. The fluke being that the red is now defended the yellow, Paka's yellow, and restricted him from having a very easy clearance. Paka's just trying to not give him a good enough position to open that red. Does he have a plan for that red already? Has he thought it out? Ah, I see the plan now. He'd nicely positioned his cue ball for the center pot, which should have, which should have helped the cue ball naturally move towards the last yellow. I mean, the last red there. They could try that again. Positioning his cue ball so that he pops center, making position for the last ball. And there it is. Impressively done. That shot gave me goosebumps. And that one, the failed pot to the red, definitely did not. I tend to get a lot of goosebumps when I witness beautiful shots. Very well executed. And now Paka set to make it 7-4. What a mistake. He could snooker there. Yellow's no frozen to the cushion, makes it easier to snooker. Not too difficult to escape, but very difficult to pot that red. And Paka is back in business. 7-4 loading. Faisal Siddharth asking what's up. Jeremiah is up 7-3. Free shot on the visit here for Paka. He could set the black in the pocket or close to the corner pocket there, while getting his cue ball to move all the way to the top there to make position for the yellow, and he should be all right. Ideally, I think cue ball should have moved a little more, but he should be just all right. It's not too difficult a shot. Ooh. That was unfortunate. I thought he'd actually make it. But everyone's prone to mistakes. Maybe even a skill shot here by Terry. Well, skill shot wasn't necessary. But anyway, he's won the frame 8-3. He's sitting nicely on top of the hill. Now needing only one frame. Paka needing all 6. Time is not a factor here. They've gotten to the stage pretty quickly. There's still plenty of time remaining on the clock. Meanwhile, table 15 and just next door, Zamo versus Sakala. 2-0 is the scoreline, but 2-1 loading. Zamo just having one last yellow in the pocket before the black and looking to make it 2-1. Frame number 12 back here. Paka set to break. He needs to break and pot here. He needs to give it his all. He's fighting hard, but it's not so easy. Right, 8-4 it is. Pakan showing, proving to still have a fight in him. He's fighting hard, fighting down to his last breath. You never know. Never know. He still needs a whole 5. He needs to win all 5. And with this a dry break, he might succeed. Never know. Well, as far as this frame is concerned, it's advantage to Paka here at the moment. That's by virtue of the dry break delivered by Jerry. Good attacking there by Paka on the reds. Lovely shot there. Nicely opening up the pot for the red corner pocket. Just needs to manage his cue ball well for the next red in the rail. All right, position well controlled with a little bit of a right English there. Can he make position for the last red for the black? He did not make the pot to begin with, unfortunately. And Jerry is back in business after the dry break. Shouldn't be any glitches along the way. A lot less traffic after Paka cleared most of his reds. But Paka's reds are sitting threateningly in the pocket. I don't know if Jerry feels threatened though by that. Let's see. Anyway, nice and easy potting there from Jerry. He attacks on. Lovely cannon there. Bottom white. Did the trick for him. He made that cue ball movement look so easy. They have a way of making it look so easy. I wish I could do that. I really wish I could do that. Very impressive play here. 2 yellows remaining for Jerry. Could this be the last visit of the match? You never know. It doesn't look like he's fearing the pocket. It looks like he's going to have a confident go at it. But who knows? Let's see. If it's down, he should be safe. And he's done it with good drawback, making perfect position. Even I can drop this black. He goes down with a loud thud, ending the encounter at 9-4. Tough luck to Paka. Congratulations to Jerry as he proceeds the next round. Thank you guys for joining us 9-10. As we will bring you the next match shortly. My name is Priscilla, Press the Voice. Join us again shortly.